are the types of posture you shouldn't have on the stage in order to empower the audience and to have an impactful speech. Welcome to Speakers Are Leaders podcast with Harry Sardinas and Lily Patrascu. Discover how to become a charismatic speaker and leader so you can attract ideal clients and business collaborations.
Our body language matters. And one of the things that you should avoid when you're speaking on the stage is crossing your arms, because when you're crossing your arms, what it means is that you are in a defensive position, and then your body language will say that. Lately, we have a debate with Donald Trump and Zelensky in the TV, and we saw the President Zelensky that when he was they were asking them question, he was crossing the arms at all time, meaning that somehow he feel attacked and his body language reflected a defensive position. Now, when you're on the stage, you don't want to the audience to perceive that you are in a defensive position, because it doesn't matter how powerful of your message. If you're crossing your arms, it's like the audience will attack you and you have to defend yourself. So remember, never, ever, ever cross your arms when you are on the stage. The other things that you shouldn't do is, despite that looks professional and give you some times of confidence to put one hand on your pocket and the other one no, it's completely different of putting both hands on the pocket. I think that if you put both hands on the pocket is a sign that you don't care, right? So when it's a position that you are way too comfortable for the audience, so your message gets weak. But the other thing that you should avoid, so one hand in the pocket is good because you have some certain of confidence and comfortable, but then you have your other arm that is happy to empower the message. Both hands in the pocket is too much comfortable and your message will get weaker. The other thing that you should avoid is to put the hands behind. When you go to the stage, if you put the hands behind, what it means is that you're hiding something, and it doesn't matter how powerful is your message, the perception that the audience will have is that you are hiding something. And also, don't rest in one of your feet. Make sure that you are equilibrated, you have balance with your both feet standing equally, so your posture is straight. The other thing that, regardless that you will see, and we have this issue a lot, regardless that even in this podcast that I'm having my hands like that, and when you see the TV, you see that the presenters put the hands like that, they do like that, and they do like this. You can see this in the news and sometimes in the broadcast. Um, Completely different is on the stage, because when you are crossing your arms like that, what happens is that you are creating a barrier between you and the audience, and the perception is different than on camera. In camera, when you say in the news, you can still, I don't recommend that much to cross your arms, but you are on the table, you are on the desk, and there is very little that you can do. And exactly like I'm with you now, I'm on the desk, same like the news. And yes, you will see me use my hands like that. But when I'm on the stage, sorry, always open your arms so you are more welcoming and friendly.
The other thing about the posture, when you are resting on one side, especially as a woman, it's an unconscious way of feeling more relaxed and at the same time of drawing the attention to your curves. And because as a speaker. You want to be seen as a professional woman, professional speaker, and you shouldn't draw attention to your curves. You should draw attention to your message. And that's why it's important that your posture is one of complete balance, so that you're not resting on one leg. The other thing to avoid in terms of body language is putting a foot in front of the other. So, for example, putting a foot forward and one a little bit backward. Now, I had a student on the stage who was practicing public speaking. What I noticed was that she was wearing trainers and she had a foot in front of the other. And what I was saying was that you look like you're going to run from the stage. And I think unconsciously, she actually wanted to run from the stage because she was terrified of it. Okay. And whilst it's very understandable that you may be afraid of the stage, as I would say a lot of people are,
Everyone.
you need to create that balance where you are standing completely in balance. You are standing with a very straight posture, with your back, you can say as straight as possible, so that you look like a very confident, charismatic speaker and leader. Follow us for more charismatic speaker and leader tips.